They gotta water the plants. Yeah, it's on the schedule. Did you get the schedule? No, not that one. Yeah, that one. That's the new schedule. Wasps in the genus Ectemnius are distributed widely across the northern hemisphere. There are about 180 species worldwide and 27 species north of Mexico. Females nest in hollow borings in dead timber and provision their young with adult flies. In this video, we will take a closer look at two species from the subgenus Ectemnius. Ectemnius dives and Ectemnius borealis are both holarctic. In general, borealis is the more northerly species and is often found at higher elevations, particularly in the southern part of its range. Females provision their nests with small adult flies. Flies are stung and brought to a hollow boring in a pithy stem or a decaying log. Several paralyzed flies are cached and an egg is laid on one of them. She then seals the space and begins to provision another cell. The first of these two species was described in 1835 by the French entomologists Amédée Lepelletier and Gaspard Brulé. In their monograph of the genus Crabro, they described a European wasp they named Solenius dives. Ectemnius dives is a small black wasp with yellow markings. Like all Ectemnius, their heads have a distinctive box shape. The clypeus is covered in oppressed silvery hairs, and their abdomens have yellow lateral marks that don't always meet in the middle, like in dives here. Males are similar in appearance but are slightly smaller and lack a pygidioplate at the ends of their abdomens. Males have not been reported as having any nest-making or guarding behaviors. As for size, dives is small compared with other Ectemnius species, about half the length of an average worker honeybee, 5 to 7 millimeters for both males and females. 3 years after Lepelletier, in 1838, Johann Zitterstedt from Lund University published Insecta Laponica, and therein described a new wasp he named Crabro borealis. Ectemnius borealis is small like dives and shares many features with that species. It has a glossy look, though, that dives lacks. This species is found far to the north, and many series exist from Canada. Males are smaller but otherwise look very much like the females. As mentioned before, a lack of a pygidioplate is a reliable distinguishing feature of the males. In 1963, Richard Bohart and Lynn Kimsey of the University of California, Davis revised the genus for the 27 species occurring north of Mexico. In this work, they provide an excellent key with accompanying illustrations and describe many unreported details. As for size, the wasps in this subgenus are small compared to others. All members are 10 millimeters or less, typically 5 to 7 millimeters for both males and females. The feature Bohart and Kimsey use in their key to separate these two species is the shape of the pronotum. Dives has a single carina on its pronotum that is well hidden by a yellow mark. In the picture, you can only see a faint shadow. For borealis, there are two carina, and one on the leading edge becomes the humeral angle laterally. The single carina on dives ends posterior to the humeral angle. Well, that should get you started. Good luck. As always, a special thanks go to the internet resources that make these videos possible, including the Biodiversity Heritage Library, Discover Life, and Iowa State University's Bug Guide. Look for them online.